guys, my name is the driver's teacher. Today I'm back again on your screen with another episode. Today I want us to talk about something that we normally do forget every day before we move the car from the house. That is entering and leaving traffic. Entering and leaving traffic. The things that you do in the morning before you move your car from your home to your offices, your schools, your business centers and others. That is what today we are going to talk about. Talking about entering and leaving traffic, it is very broad. So I will be taking some part of it and talk about it. Later, I'll bring in the rest. So today we'll be looking out, or we are going to talk about cockpit drills. Cockpit drills. When we talked about cockpit drill, one will ask, what is cockpit drill? As I said, leaving and taking off has a very broad area. We are going to look out for just some part of it. As time goes on, I'll be bringing you the rest. So today we'll be talking about cockpit drills. When we talked about cockpit drills, one will ask, what is cockpit drills? Cockpit drills are the things that a defensive driver must undergo or must do every blessed day before he or she starts or move his car or her car from the house. Before you take off or before you move your car from the house, these are the things you need to do. Under cockpit drills, we have the DRC, and we have the SMB, and we have the MSM. So these are the three things that I'll be talking about briefly. Then the next section, I'll bring the others. When we talked about DRC, that is the daily routine checks. Daily routine checks. We talked about daily routine checks. We said these are the series of checks we do every day before we start the engine. So the daily routine checks, we do them before we go and start the engine. That is the pre-checks that we do every day on the car. It's like human. When you wake up in the morning, you always paste, take off your bath, or may do all sorts of things to put the body in good condition. The same way with the car. Before you move the car from the house, you have to do some things or things that you are going to do to help the car to also be in a good condition. And that is the daily routine checks. So as a defensive driver, these are some of the series of checks that you must do on your car every day before you take off. Number one, you must always check your engine oil level so that you know the oil in the car. On the engine oil dipstick, we have the maximum and the minimum. So always you must check to see where the level of the oil is so that it will always have or help you know how the engine is working so that you can easily top up when the oil is low. After checking the oil, you must check your coolant. The coolant helps in the reduction, or that is the temperature. So if your coolant level is very low, automatically the car is going to do overheating. You must check your ATL, that is automatic transmission fluid. You must check also the brake fluid. You must check the wiper washer. You must check the battery terminals to see if they are properly fixed or if there are some things on it that you need to wash them with clean water. After doing all this, then quickly you go around the car and check the tires to see whether the tires are under-inflated or over-inflated. Because when the tires are under-inflated, they have negative effect on your car. One, they will increase your fuel consumption. Two, they will increase your stopping distance. Three, it will always make your steer feel very heavy. So if your tires are under-inflated, these are the consequences we are going to go through. But when you do all these things, it saves you from all these things that I'm talking about. Take note. The DRC or the daily routine check, we do them when the engine is off. Please don't go and start the car or in the middle of your journey. Then you remember that you didn't check some things on your car. Then you go and stop and check them. No, please, we do them before we take off. before we take off in the morning. The next one is the SMB, that is seat mirror belt. Seat mirror belt. So after checking your coolant and all that, when you go into the car, you first have to adjust your seat. Adjust it for you to be comfortable, for you to have a full control of the pedals. After that, you check your mirrors. After adjusting your mirrors quickly, then you put on your seat belt. So that is what we mean by SMB, seat mirror belt. After your SMB, quickly you are going to move. So what do you intend to do? You have to apply the MSM. So quickly after starting the engine, you watch through your mirror. So the first M stands for mirror, the S is signal, then the other M is the maneuver. So quickly you watch through your mirror, then you show your signal to alert the other drivers where you intend to move to. So if it is left or right, you make sure you show it to the left, or if it is right, you show it to the right. So after showing the mirror, then you check for your blind spots before you maneuver. Always check for your blind spots before maneuvering onto the road. Guys, this will be the end of today's section. So today, these are the 3 things we want us to look out for, so that whenever we hit onto the road, we don't fall a victim of any of these things that we are talking about. Thank you for your time and your participation. My name is the Driver's Teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates on the driver education techniques, and also follow me on TikTok to help to promote safety in Ghana. Don't forget, when you see me in town, call me the Driver's Teacher and I'll respond. Drive with safety in mind. Drive with safety in mind.